everyone, welcome to Unique Nails by Rubia, and as promised today I am going to be doing a set of rose inlays that I am really excited about. I've done them before, and what I am going to do is I am actually going to be using rose petals from my garden. And I'm really excited about doing it because I really experimented a lot with these rose petals. I wanted to make sure that, especially using fresh flowers, that they were not going to start to brown inside the acrylic, which can happen. So what I did was I pulled the roses out of the garden and I let them sit so that they would dry out. And they really did really nicely. I pressed some of them in a book, and that seemed to preserve the color. I did not put anything on these. I did not use any type of chemicals or nothing. And like some of them came out a little funky. Uh, but I mean, one petal out of all of these is pretty cool. Like these really nice flat ones, these I pressed in a book. Oh, just got to be careful because if you blow on them, they are gone. And they came out really good. And a lot of these I just pulled them off and let them shrivel up. They did actually wonderful. What you have to do is you have to sit them out in the sun if you're not going to press them in a book. But I mean, the color is absolutely gorgeous. I love the yellow at the tip of the petal. So we're going to use that. And I think also I'm going to use with a combination of, oh, we don't want that one, with a combination of some flowers that I ordered. So we're gonna kind of just use a little bit of everything. I'm really excited about this. I'm actually going to do milky nails. I have been looking at videos all morning, so I think I pretty much got it. I'll share with you guys what I found out about them. I think my shape is going to be stiletto. I'm really excited because it's my favorite to do. I always do square. I've been obsessed with square for a few months, and I really didn't want to repeat the same thing. So I'm actually going to step out of my comfort zone a tiny bit today and go with stiletto. I'm going to have to shape them, which I'm okay with. Uh, So, like I always do and always will do, I have prepped my nails ahead of time. I just think that's kind of boring for the camera. And to cut my video a little short, I'm going to do one hand on camera, one hand off, and then do a reveal. I love doing Watch Me Work videos, but they tend to be just a little long. And I've noticed that a lot of people who do Watch Me Work videos do one hand and then do the other off camera because it is a repetitive process. So we're going to try to cut my videos down a little bit here and do it that way. So to get started, I've got all of my materials already sitting out. I'm already prepped and ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my nails on. Get them all sized up here, which basically I think they're pretty much sized. They're not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and size these up, get my nails on, and then I'm going to get started. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I have put my nails on, got them all cleaned up. Now the next thing, before I forget, because I am very forgetful when it comes to putting on bonder. I'm gonna do this before I forget. This is a very important step, and I don't know how I keep forgetting to do it. Funny thing is, even when I have forgotten to do it, I really have never had a problem with lifting. And that also could be because I don't leave them on long enough. Um, but as soon as I get a mannequin hand, I will be trying to leave myself on for longer periods of time. I'm hoping that that will work out. I've also never done a fill-in, which is funny. Uh, but that's my reason because I practice on my own hands. I used to when I first started, like my first couple of weeks, I had a practice hand. Um, but then when I started doing them on my own hands, I stopped using a practice hand. So I really, really don't keep my nails on for that long. And I really, really am going to have to try to start doing that. And especially with this YouTube channel, I want to be able to make as many videos as I can without uh, having to switch my nails up all the time. Okay, so moving on. We're going to do, when I wanted to do this Milky set the last time, which was, I'm going to say maybe about 6 months ago, I didn't know how to do it. And I thought that using, I tried clear with a little bit of white nail polish. I tried all kinds of things and it just didn't look right until I looked at a video on YouTube the other day. And I had to really, really go back and pay attention because I mean, I'd seen the video before and didn't realize what she was doing. And I've seen several people do this. So, matter of fact, I'm not going to use that yet. We have to do our clear coat. Um, but anyway, so I finally figured out how to do it with acrylic, and that is what we are going to work on today. So the first thing I'm going to do is what I always do, and that is put a thin coat of clear on. And this is just, again, to protect my nail, because I don't put it on thick or anything. It's just me being cautious. I do have a thin layer on there already, but I want to be extra sure. Plus, I want these to be kind of thick, so I'm just going to put my thin layer on there. Also, I want to apologize to you guys ahead of time if I am off camera. I'm really just starting to get the hang of this all over again. I had a YouTube channel before. I did mention this in my other video. I had a YouTube channel before, but I completely deleted it, mostly for video camera reasons and trying to get everything set up. Didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, and I also changed the name of my channel, so I just went ahead and started all over again. So I want to apologize for that. I'm really going to work hard on this one so that I can get everything done right. Oops, I didn't really pat down good on that, and it almost didn't stay on my brush. I caught it. This is just something I do really quick. It's not, doesn't have to be perfect. So I just kind of, um, brush it on. I'm also going to try my best to do videos at least twice a week. But we'll see how that works out because right now I'm not really sure. It's only my second video. So I'm hoping that maybe if it turns out that I can do 2 videos a week, I will do 2 videos a week. If not, then I will have to only do one a week until I can get everything set up. I'm not set up yet, so I'm kind of working off of a kitchen table right now. If you guys ever have any suggestions on something you would like to see me do or something you would like for me to try to do, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know. I am always open to trying new things. I'm not a professional as of yet, and I really don't know how to do a whole lot. But that is another reason why I have this YouTube channel. I am willing to learn and grow and just kind of share what I do with you guys and get feedback and comments. And basically, that's just really it. But please feel free to drop me a line and say, hey, Diana, try this. Or, hey, I saw this and thought you might like to try it. I'd appreciate that very much. Also, I'll share a little secret with you guys. Rubia is a nickname. My regular name is Diana, but I prefer to be called Rubia. Plus, it's also part of my business name. So, just so there's no confusion there. I did not pop these in the lamp yet. Uh, I wanted to kind of do it kind of quick today. So I figured that I would work on them first and then pop them in. Also, I just want to remind everybody I do not use regular monomers, so that's another reason why it kind of takes me a little bit longer to do my sets than other people. I do use a odorless LED UV monomer by Mia Secret. So it takes me an extra couple of minutes to get my acrylic down and dry. So like right now that I've got it on, I just put it in the lamp for a little bit just to get it set. And I mean, it doesn't take long. It's very quick, but my reason for using this monomer is because I have lung disease, and this monomer gives me a break on the smell. Also, even though I've been doing this for almost 2 years, I still consider myself a beginner. This monomer is also slow setting, and it gives me a little bit of time to work with it, and it gives me a little bit of time to practice what I'm doing without it setting on me. So now that I have that done, we're gonna go ahead and put this back. And I want to share with you guys exactly how I got this milky acrylic. This is half clear, half white acrylic. So I'm hoping that I did the right mixture. I want to apologize. There's a fire truck coming, and my dogs do not like fire truck noise, so they're probably gonna bark a little bit. That is the joy in having pets, you guys. When you're doing a video and they want to bark, they don't care. They're gonna bark. And anyway, I tested this out, and it seems to be okay. It seems to be the right consistency. But before I even do that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my roses and everything, and so that they're on a clean surface. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this away. I'm gonna clean up my surface here and put down clean paper towels so that I can get my roses cut. I know, I hear the fire truck. You have to be very, very thorough and clean when you're working with nails, and I'm sure all of you know that. I'm an extra clean freak when it comes to my surface. I get yelled at because I go through a lot of paper towels. Okay. I want to show you guys this. I showed it at the beginning of the video before I even started. I'm going to do it again. And I'm just going to dump quite a bit of these out. Oh, and they smell so wonderful. I think I'm gonna go with using actually the flat ones. I think they might be easier to work with than the ones that are all crumbled up. Although I will take that one. That one's a little dark. I like that. Oh, you guys, they smell so good. I didn't think they would still smell so strong. Oh, they smell wonderful. So we're gonna use a couple of those because they're nice and dark. So actually, we'll just push these aside. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start cutting these up here. You want them to be kind of tiny. I don't want it to look like they're cut. I wanted to kind of make it look like they have been crushed or broken up. But it's kind of hard to do that, so we're just going to try our best here and do it. And then I'm going to I have in my other box some green leaves and all kinds of other pretty little purple flowers. So we're going to put a couple of those in there. But I'm just going to cut them up. This is fun. It's kind of like arts and crafts time. But yeah, these are... So don't be discouraged. If you want to use, you can use just about anything you have to make a nail design. So don't get discouraged when you can't think of anything. There's plenty, 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 plenty that you can do. Um, and I do a lot of YouTube videos. I love my YouTube videos because you get so many ideas and you can learn so much from watching a lot of the people that do these videos. Um, I would never uh, discourage anybody from watching a video to learn because it's really, really fun and it you can do so much. See, I kind of, this was the only problem. This is the only problem I have. I did not want them to be um, just straight edged. So what I'm gonna do, maybe I will take some of these and kind of try to just pull them apart a little bit and see if we can get, yeah, that's better. Some different shapes here. I don't want them to look like I cut them up. It's hard to do this with, oh my gosh, this smells so good. I'm just going to try and pull them apart. I think that's better. Pulling them apart, I think, is a little better. So yeah, maybe we'll do that instead. Oh, yeah. I thought cutting them up would make it easier, but no. I want that natural look. So we're going to just pull some of these apart. If they're too big, maybe we can take some tweezers and rip them apart a little bit. Alright, so I think we did pretty good with that one. Now I'm going to take some of these. These are some flowers that I actually bought on Amazon. I can find my tweezers, which I can't, so I'll use the scissor. And I would like to take some of these green, some of this green and purple, and I'm just gonna humble it like that. Oh, look. Okay, that's better. Oh, okay. And I've got some purple. I'll cut this one. You don't want big chunks, so I'm gonna try to not to have big chunks. I don't want, because I think maybe it would be a little difficult to put them in there. Purple is one of my absolute favorite colors in the whole entire world. So I want a lot of purple on top of the red. Ooh, look at that one. I'm going to try to put this in my nail. I want to try to do my accent nail with this. I mean, with this flower. It's so pretty. That is really, really pretty. So let's just get a little bit more of the green out of here. And the dried flowers don't cost a whole lot. I think I spent maybe $10 and you get a nice sheet of them. And you can see it's really quite a bit. The tray is mine actually, but um, they're not hard to find. When I'm done with gems, I don't throw my trays away because you never know, you might need them for anything. I like that little leaf, so I'm gonna cut that in half and drop that in there. And you don't need to use a whole lot, so I mean, I think I used this 4 times already. Okay, I think we have enough flowers. I could cut flowers all day. I think we have enough flowers. I'm not going to use any of those. And I think I have enough here. So I want to make sure that they don't get all over the place. And like I said, if you even sneeze, these things will be gone. All right, so we've got our milky acrylic already mixed. I've done that already. Got my acrylic here, and I'm gonna get started. And like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do one hand, and then I'll go off camera and do the other hand, and then we will do a reveal. So the first thing I'm gonna do, start with my thumb here. And also usually what I do is I usually end up putting my monomer, I'm sorry, ambulance coming down my street, lost my train of thought. What I usually do is put my acrylic on, dry it, and then put a base coat on and put my leaves on. But this time I'm going to put it on while my acrylic is wet, because I want it to look like the flowers are actually floating in the milk mixture. So, and I've never done the milky nails before, so I'm hoping that I can do this and that it comes out right. And I actually really do like the way it looks right now. There's a piece of flower stuck to my nail, so I kind of just put the acrylic right over it, and I kind of like the way it looks. It does really have that milky look to it. So what I'm going to do, see if this works with the wax pencil. And it does. Wonderful. With that purple, the dark purple side. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna press these in, which okay. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, this is gonna work out better than I thought. Because not only do I get to press it in there so it stays, I can make this design look really, really nice. I'll move this over so I can spread my flowers out a little bit. It works better when you can press it into the acrylic, because then they're not sticking up, I mean. Oh yeah, this is going to be really pretty. And you can go back and play with them and fix them and do whatever. Get another green leaf in here somewhere, maybe across the top. Pull it down just a tad. And then I want to get like teeny tiny little flakes in there. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is fun, you guys. This is fun. Oh, I love that. That is really nice. So this is what I like. You can really just let your imagination go. You don't have to do a whole lot of, it's not really organized. You can just do whatever you want with it. So I just want to make sure that it's pressed down real good. So I just turn it sideways and kind of look at it. And then I'm just going to pop it in the lamp really quick, not for too long. And then I'm going to take some more and put it on top of that. And I'm going to see how this turns out. Oh, I love this. The other thing is, see, I was supposed to be thinking about how to shape these into stiletto. I really did not want to do it with the nail on. I mean, with the flowers in. Because I didn't want to, lose my flowers. But I think I may leave it now. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. That is really, really nice. I'm very happy with this. Oh yeah. There must be something going on my block because we've got a lot of police activity going on outside. Supposed to give it that effect that it's floating, that the flowers are floating in milk. And I am thinking I did that. I have a very odd shaped thumb. Um, it kind of looks bottom heavy, almost like I don't have enough acrylic at the bottom when I really do. So that's why I am doing a lot of smoothing down there. And I also made the mistake of starting in the wrong place. I did not want to start at the back. I wanted to start at the front. I've learned that it is definitely better for me to start from the front. When I say the front, I'm sorry, maybe I should explain that a little bit. When I say the front, I mean the tip, which is here, instead of starting here. Um, I was starting from the back, and sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. Um, when I do this kind of nail, I notice that it really doesn't, it's really not beneficial. Um, I see a lot of people who start from the back. I was doing it for quite some time until a few days ago, when when I realized how long it takes me to smooth these out. especially when I'm doing something like this. It does take a long time to try to get it even, which is what I'm doing now because I messed up. But if you are doing it for a long time and you can do like the one bead method and all of that, then, you know, it doesn't come out as terrible as mine. So what I usually have to do, which is what I'm going to do right now, which it didn't come out too bad. I love this milky look. I think it is absolutely wonderful. This is really, really pretty. So what I'm going to do is, and I think I can still do my shaping. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop this in the lamp and let it set for a minute, because I also still have to put my clear coat on. So I might be able to fix this one. It doesn't really look that bad. I want it to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really do like it. I think it's really, really pretty. So let's put this in the lamp and see how it's gonna look once it sets. And then we can go ahead and do our one coat, put my flowers in, and then I'll go ahead and top it with the milky, and then do the clear coat after that. I really am happy with it. I think the accent finger will just be, yeah, I think the accent finger, I'm gonna do one whole flower. See how that turns out. Sometimes I like to take a design that I'm learning from someone else and put a twist on it to kind of try to make it my own. Since there's so many, I mean, there's millions and millions of different designs out there that people do, and of course, you know, uh, a million people can do the same design and it can still come out different ways. So, oh yeah, I really like that. That is really pretty. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. Yep. Okay, so I'm really happy with the way this is coming out, guys. So I'm gonna keep on going. Oh, that's pretty. All right. Usually what I do is if I do my thumb and I don't like it, I stop what I'm doing and I take everything off. I will not do a whole set and then take it off because I don't like it. So I'm gonna try another method. In my first video, I started back here from the cuticle, and it didn't really give me that bad of a problem, but they were a little lumpy when I was done. Um, you can actually go back and check that video out. Matter of fact, it is uploading as we speak, so it should be posted by today. I call this brush Old Faithful because this is the only brush that has stayed with me through all of the testing and practicing that I have done. So this is like my most favorite brush. It is a number 8. And I did get it from Amazon, of course. Amazon is my life. Um, and I have not had to change a brush in about, I'm gonna say, 6 months, maybe. So I'm very, very, very proud of my brush. It's a big piece, but that's okay. I don't care. I am really in love with these tiny purple pieces. They seem to just fall right into place. They're very, they're not very, very thin, but they've got, I mean, they're thin enough to where they just lay wherever you put them, and it's wonderful. I really want this on here, but it's not wanting to stay where I put it. If you get a piece that's too thick, should you take it off or should you just let it ride? I don't know. Sometimes I get a piece that's too thick, and because I like it, I struggle to keep it on there. Um, and I feel like sometimes I shouldn't do that. I'll put a little green in there. I want a little green in every nail, even if it's really small pieces. Clean my pencil. But I have to say, I think the milky look is really, really the way to go when you want something summertime like, and something that's, unique and kind of easy to do. I think these are just so very cute. And if you can do like I do and, find flowers from a garden, or, walking down the street, if you see a flower, pick it. Um, But yeah, it's really worth it. Using fresh flowers, press them in a book, wait a couple days, take them out, put them in a windowsill, make sure that they're really, really nice and dry and crispy so that you can crumble them. Mine, for some reason, are not crispy. They're still soft, but they're dry. So it was kind of hard for me to get them the way I wanted them, but they still worked out really, really nice. I also think it's time for me to graduate and get a new brush, a bigger brush. I think I've really outgrown the number 8. And I only say that because I feel like my beads are not big enough sometimes, and that's the reason why I have to keep going back to add more beads and add more beads. So I'm going to order a bigger brush, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to go to a number 10. Yay! And I'm hoping that I can really do good with a number 10. But, eventually I'm going to have to because I am going to be going to nail tech school, and um, I want to be able to do really well. And I think with a number 10 that I can really broaden my horizons with it. Or if I stay with a number 8, I still want to be able to, um, how can I put it? Do more. I don't feel like I'm doing enough. I watch so many videos and I see these girls with these beautiful big brushes, and I really just don't know how they do it. But they seem to do it. So if they can do it, I can do it. I'm not worried about my shaping right now. I thought that it was going to be a problem, but it's not really going to be a problem because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my clear on top of this, and then I will be able to shape without worrying about destroying my flowers. So I'm okay with it now. I thought it was going to be a problem, but it won't be a problem. Like I said, I'm not really worried about my shape, but yet I'm sitting here trying to fix the shape. Oh my gosh, I'm really, really in love with this milky look. I think it's gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. And I would love to see some of your milky nails. So please post pictures and show off your creations, your unique creations to me. I would absolutely love to see them. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. All right, we're gonna move on to the accent nail. Where's that flower? I'm excited about this flower. Now, these two flowers that I was thinking about doing, there is this one, which, wait a minute. Oh, look at that. There's this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know. And then there's this one. Oh, wow. Um, I would have to cut it in half though. I'm not going to be able to get that whole thing on there. And then I have this one, which is already cut in half. And because of the shape of it, I think that it's going to work perfectly in there. Matter of fact, let's just lay it on there and see. I think it would be, I think this would be really nice. I may have to cut a little bit of it off, but I think it would be just perfect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. These are so pretty. Sometimes you almost hate to break them up because they're just so pretty when you get them. They just lay flat on a sheet and you can see all the flowers, and then you gotta crush them up. And I really hate doing that. Okay, so we're gonna use this pretty little flower here, and I'm gonna see exactly how it's gonna lay. I'm hoping it lays the way I want it to, because that is very, very pretty, and that is going to be really, really. Oh, wait a minute, I have another one right here. Let's see which one looks. Okay, I got that one too. Okay, all right, we'll see. Let's see how this is gonna turn out. I'm also looking for a really nice ombre. Um, I that is going to be my training for next week, is doing different ombre styles. Before I do them on camera, I have not had any practice with ombre yet. I've been mainly working with solid colors, and encapsulating, inlay. Let's see what else. Marble. But I am going to be doing ombre next, and from what I've been told, ombre is very difficult to learn. Some people may agree, some people may disagree, but I would love to see your ombre styles. I would love to hear about any tips you can give me. Um, Anything like that, guys. I really, really, really want to get this down. I'm also thinking about going out of town for school, because here in my little country town, they do not have nail technician school. It is only cosmetology, and I am not willing to take an entire cosmetology course just to get my nail license, because the nail portion is only, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and um, I would have to take, everything else, hair cutting and tinting and this and that. I don't want to do all that. I really, really don't want to do all of that. All right, let me see how this is going to work. Oh, I think I can do it. No. Well, oh, wait. Oh my gosh, it works. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay this really, really good into the nail. I'm very happy. I didn't think I would be able to get it in there, but it's in there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, whatever doesn't lay is going to get cut. This is probably going to be the thickest of all the nails I put on today. But it seems to be wanting to lay, so yeah, that's cool. You just want to keep, I guess I just going to keep pressing down all around it just to see. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off the parts that are not going to get put in the nail, put in there. So, oh, I really love it. It's really pretty. I feel bad that I have to cut some of it off, but I think once that, it almost looks like it's wrapped around it. So let me see. I really want to try to get it. Okay. So I think now what I'm gonna have to probably have to do is, how about we use one of these? Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so I kind of got it in there. What I want to do now is I'm gonna see what's gonna happen when I go to put the milky layer on it. I was gonna try to put like a little sprinkle of green in there, but I think I'm gonna leave it alone. So let me. I think that's absolutely so very, very pretty. So let's hope that this comes out the way I want it to, because I don't want to have to take it off. I want to make sure I get the biggest bead I possibly can. And that's a nice big bead. And I'm going to start as close to the back as I can because I want to get this covered. And oh my gosh, I'm hoping that it wants to do it. It's kind of backing away from it. It's not wanting to really adhere. And I think that may just be because it's big. So we're trying. I think it's gonna work. I'm hoping I don't get any lifting. So far, so good. I think it's gonna work. This is also something I've never done. I've never encapsulated anything so big. And I'm very, very excited. It's gorgeous. It really, really is. I really like it. Okay. And I think we did a pretty good job on that. Now, what I'm probably going to do to make sure that this nail is not really, really fat and thick is I'm only going to put a thin clear coat on it, really thin, and hope that I don't have to file it a whole lot because this is pretty. And it does look a little funny. So we'll see. There's something in there. And I want that in there. It's like, it's a piece of flower, but it's like a piece of the stem. And it just messed up my whole smoothing process. So I'm going to have to start over. There, I got it. Okay. It is a little bulky, but I really like it. And I think since I have to shape this, I might get away with it. Might just get away with doing it this way. And it also helped with the apex. So I'm happy about that. Oh yeah. And once that dries, it's also gonna give it a nice little, you'll be able to see the flower more once I'm done. I do have to put a little bit more in the back and a little bit more in the front, I think. I just don't want my flower to get destroyed when I go to start shaping. So I really want to cover every little piece that I can. Put a little in the front, only because I've got a dip right there. I don't want that either. And even though I'm gonna put clear on here, I still don't want it to do that. I don't want any dips. Fold up my little napkin here again just to get that. There we go. And thank goodness I haven't finished with shaping because these bad boys need some good shaping. All right, I'm gonna put that on there. And I think this time I'm actually gonna show my shaping, just because I want to be able to, I want everybody to see um, that when you're doing something like this, you really got to be careful. There's plenty of designs that I've done that when I'm going to shape it, I shave everything off because I didn't put enough on there. So I'm gonna do my shaping on camera today. I'm just putting this in the lamp just to get it set. Okay. All right, we got two more to go. See, like I was saying, my beads are so tiny with this brush. Unless I'm just not getting enough on there, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to, let me try this. Let me try something. Liquid to powder ratio is very hard to get. And I haven't been doing nails that long, so maybe my liquid to powder ratio is off. I feel like maybe that might be it too. Okay, yeah, that's bigger. Much bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. Okay, yeah. So I think I'm gonna work on my liquid to powder ratio a little bit more. I think that's what I need to do. I also think that I really do need better acrylic. I have a feeling that some of my acrylics are Not as great as I thought they were gonna be. But you know how when you buy something and you use it anyway because you don't want to waste it? I'm one of those people when it comes to my acrylics. So that could be it too. Yeah. Okay. What is that? I've also noticed that I really do have some really funny shaped cuticles. So that's also what's might be the problem. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna start it with my green this time. Kind of wanted the green to be in the background and for my uh, flowers to be on top of it. I'll switch it around a little. Oops. So I did that. And put my little purples in there. Oh, look, I'm gonna put this whole purple flower in there. That is so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Uh, now I need some rose. I feel like they're too big, but that's okay. We'll find something. I need a nice piece. Mm, mm, getting stuck to me. Ah! Nails are a little sticky. The nice thing about this is, you don't like it, which I don't like this piece, you can just take it off. You don't want a piece that's folded up and too bulky because then that will lead to your nail being too thick. And the only the oh can't get it out. The only excuse would be for it if it was this like a nail like this, because if you've got a bulky piece you can put it towards the cuticle, which is what I did, and I'm hoping that that is gonna work in my favor. Don't know yet, but I will see if it does. And I have a little piece that's hanging over that was too long, so I'm just gonna try to cut that. There we go. I've got a little on the side here, and I'll probably just put some tiny little rose pieces on that. Maybe a couple of tiny purple, some purple here, this side. And since I want to hurry up and get these two over and done with, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the, got a piece of hair. I'm gonna do the pinky. Then I'll dry them and then I'll top them up. It's not so bad using this mixture. For some reason, it feels like it's smoother than anything that I've used before. Could be what I mixed it with. I mixed two different acrylics, so that might be why it's a little easier to use. I don't know. It seems so much easier to use today. Also, my wonderful people, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The more subscribers, the better it helps me, and I do appreciate it very, very much. As far as comments, I'm very, very open to suggestions and questions and showing me your work. Um, Anything that you would like to share, I would greatly appreciate it. That's really about it. If you see something that you think I could improve on and you have a suggestion, by all means, please let me know. It seems like there's something on top of that, but it doesn't want to let go, so I'm going to leave it alone. I found another whole flower, and the really tiny ones, and I really love them. And they just stick right on there. I never have to fight with them. All right, we've got these two done. I'll pop these in the lamp really quick. And then we'll put our milky coat on, and then we'll be ready to do our top coat, and then I'll do the filing. Actually, I'm going to do my top coat, and then I'm going to do my other hand, and then I'm going to do the filing because I really want to show you guys my filing so that I can get a little bit of insight on that. Okay. So now that those are done, I'm going to put more milky on top of it. I'm really gonna do my best to try to pick up bigger beads. I think maybe that is my issue most of the time. That my beads are not big enough. I think I need to have a little bit more confidence in my brush. best thing about this color is that it goes with everything. I know a lot of people who when you get your nails done, you want it to match whatever you're going to be wearing most of the time. And I think these are going to stay on me for a while. I think also, like I was saying, I'm going to get my mannequin hand so that I don't have to keep taking them off, because like these, I really love them. I think they're very pretty. And I would hate to have to take them off to do another set. So we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully by my next video, I'll have a mannequin hand. If not, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of watch me work videos. That's basically why I want this channel in the first place. I will also be doing nail mail. I think nail mail is absolutely so much fun. I think I have. Uh-oh. See? My lamp is in the way. I did not realize that. I apologize. I did not realize that. Okay. All right, so I've done that one. Now that I'm looking at them, I feel like it could have been a tad bit clearer. But it does have the milky look to it. I'm hoping that when I get ready to file and do everything and put the top coat on, that it comes through a little clearer. I'm not exactly happy with it, but it's not bad for my first time. Also, you guys, if there are any websites that you would like to share about nails and nail supplies, places that I can get good deals on acrylic and acrylic powders, I would really, really love that. If there are any places where I can get discounts, I really appreciate it if you guys would not mind sharing those things with me. Also, if I am shopping and I find something, I will absolutely definitely share it with you guys. I will leave links and comments and links in my description box whenever I find something. It is just so hard to find good material at a decent price now. Oh yeah, I love that. Okay. So we're going to put this to the side for a little bit. And we're going to get out this sweet little jar here. And I'm going to clear coat these, and then I'm going to do my other hand off camera. When I'm done, I'll come back and we will do the next step, which will be filing and shaping and top coat and reveal. Okay, so I went ahead and did this hand. I really, really like these, you guys. They are awesome. I put my clear coat on, and now the only other thing that I have left to do is file them and shape them, because these are going to be stiletto. I'm trying to keep my videos under an hour and a half. So this video has been an hour and 20 minutes or so, and I'm gonna try my best to keep it under an hour and a half. I don't want to make it lengthy because it tends to make people lose interest in what the video is all about. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I will have reveal photos after I'm done shaping and filing and putting on a top coat. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My next set at the moment is foil. I'm really excited. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.